This motherfucker already got 5 shares.
Y'all know what it is, baby. We back with another one. Ridin High presents Off the Kush with your boy, the host with the most, your boy Skub Dose. And I got a special fucking guest for y'all today, man. A legend. A motherfucking Corpus Christi celebrity. A motherfucking, we call him Big Bell, cause he be ringing in your ears when you hear him on the radio. This guy has hosted shows from here to Guantanamo. You know what I'm saying? We call him the bearded guy. You know what I'm saying? Bearded guy. You know. My nigga. My brother from another.
Hey.
John Bell.
God damn, that was a hell of an introduction. God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a hell of an introduction.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'm just giving flowers, dog.
That's what's up. Well, I sure appreciate that. I sure appreciate that.
Giving praise where it's due. You know what I'm saying?
I sure appreciate that.
Shit. And if niggas don't know, they need to fucking ask somebody, dog. You know what I'm saying? So for the people that don't know and should know, go ahead and let them know where you're from.
Man, look, it's your boy Big Bell the Kid. I'm here off the Kush with my guy Skub Dose, and I was born in, Santa Clara, California, West Coast. Yeah. Born in the Bay Area.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Bay Area, baby. Yeah, so
that's fire.
In the summer, August, baby. I'm a fucking Leo, king of the motherfucking jungle.
Come on.
You did?
Come on.
So no, I'm a California kid. I spent most of my childhood in the Bay Area, Oakland, San Jose, Vallejo, Stockton. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. My mama worked in the on the public transit system for like 30 years, bro. Swear to God. Swear to God.
I had no idea, nigga.
Yeah.
What she drove the city bus?
She drove the bus. She dispatched the motherfucker. She did it all. Shit.
Nigga, I thought you was 100% Corpus Christi.
Nah. I was born in California.
I did not know, dog.
Yeah.
That's live. At what age did you come down to?
Well, okay, so like.
Well, before we even get there, what do you remember of your area growing up in Cali?
So like, what I remember is like, we just went to school. We was just going to school. Like the
went
most
to school in Santa Clara.
No, up until like the 4th grade.
Oh shit, okay.
Up until like the 4th grade, and then like from the 4th grade to like 8th grade, I kept doing the school year out there, and then coming out here for the summer.
Okay.
And so like my 5th grade year, we just ended up staying out here.
Most like we're not going back.
We ended up staying out here, and then we ended up moving back to California.
How long was y'all out?
Was your mom and dad together at that point?
Nah, my mom and dad wasn't.
So your dad was living in Molina at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, and you were just going back and forth with your mom.
My dad moved back out here when I was like, I don't know, man, I was like 4. My grandma had got sick.
Okay.
And so my dad had came out here to take care of the house and shit.
Right.
And so he just ended up staying out here.
Right.
And my moms and pops, you know what I'm saying, they didn't see eye to eye on some shit, on a lot of shit. So, they went their separate ways. And so in order.
And how old are you at this time? Like,
I'm like, I don't know, maybe like 8.
Already. So
I'm knowing, but I'm still not knowing. I'm not knowing like the details.
Right.
I just know my dad. I gotta talk to my dad through a phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with my mom. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I would do the school years out there and then come out here in the summertime. So that's where I started knowing people. And then when I went to school with the people I already knew. So it was already like, it wasn't like awkward for me to be, you know what I'm saying, at school with no friends type shit.
Right.
Because I already knew people. Plus my dad knew people out here. So like, it was just easy. And I went to West. I lived in the same area for forever. My dad.
Now before you came to Texas, what was it like going to school out there?
It was cool. I ain't even gonna lie. Like my 8th grade year, we used to go to school at the school called Hamilton, me and my sister. And every morning we would play football. It'd be black people versus the Asians. It's the funniest shit ever. No shit. Cause I'm telling you, like, it'd be mixtures of sizes of age. Like, damn, like you would just think all these niggas are small.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. These niggas is big as fuck.
Like a motherfucker.
I'm talking about 7th, 8th graders, 6'1", 250 type shit.
With springs.
With springs and built like a damn tank.
Yes, bro.
So we playing football against them every morning. Sometimes it turns into a fight. Sometimes it turns, you know how shit go.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody say the wrong shit and we out there fighting.
The Asians versus the blacks today.
Yep.
The whole day.
And it's crazy because
like this.
Because we playing football in the morning before school, and then after school we hooping against these niggas.
Right.
So it's going crazy. It's crazy. We hooping. We playing football with these niggas before school, fighting during school, and then hooping with them after school, bro. Like, so it was fucking crazy. It was fucking crazy.
What was your neighborhood like in Cali?
The neighborhood was. It was
predominantly black. Like,
it was a lot of black people. It was predominantly black, but it was a few like Asian spots.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like the grocery store, one of the grocery like the low end grocery store, like the health. It was like not a health grocery store, but like a little knockoff grocery store, like a hood grocery store.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They had the Chinese food up in that motherfucker, slapping like a motherfucker.
You can get groceries and hot food.
Yeah. And California food stamps, you can get all that shit. All that shit. They not tripping on hot, cold, nothing.
None of that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the stamps, you can come play.
Man,
nigga.
what? Man, I'm telling you, bro.
When I was growing up in Cali, nigga, we was getting weed with the stamps, nigga. And this was so crazy. This is back when the stamps, like, you could pull them out.
The paper
joints. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, the paper joints.
And this was so crazy. He was so player with it and like just so comfortable with what he was doing that nigga wouldn't even do you like, oh, you give me a 20, I'm finna give you $10 worth. Right. You get this nigga a 20, he gonna give you a 20.
He gonna match you dollar for dollar.
Nigga.
Man, what?
Good old Cali days,
man, what?
Bro.
So, and also too, it used to be a nigga riding around in a motherfucking Astro van. Right. Like, Astro van, he hooked that motherfucker up like an ice cream truck. Had the sound playing and everything. So weed out that motherfucker like a motherfucker. I
swear to God. It had to open on the side.
And that motherfucker slid on the side, bro. Yeah. Like, and this was like before Pimp My Ride type shit. You know what I'm saying? Days, so bro. I was like, what? This is crazy. So
did in the neighborhood that you were living in Cali, did you have family there or?
Yes, but they lived like
not too far.
Not too far. They didn't live in the direct same area, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a car drive away. You know what I'm saying? I had a cousin. I had a few cousins that stayed in Stockton where I stayed at, but they went to school. They went to school to a I can't even think of it, like a private school.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was always getting into some shit, so they had to go.
Continuation?
Not a continuation, like a I don't want to say boarding school, but more like a boarding school.
Yeah. Your ass dressing up every day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like what?
Fuck around and I pick you up.
Basically, that type shit. You come home every 2 months type shit. Yeah. That was the type of shit my cousins was on.
That's crazy.
I love my fucking cousins though.
Yeah, that's live as fuck. Has your cousins that you grew up with out there ever been out here?
No.
Nah.
They haven't been out here. I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to get them to come out here,
bro.
I'm trying to get them to come. My fam definitely got to come.
I don't think that people in California understand how dope Texas is.
Bruh, Texas is dope. I got cousins that travel all the time, and you know what I'm saying, like they always going to Houston, but to Corpus, no, they haven't directly been here.
Crazy, yeah, like in my mind, like if you're from California, this is the I'm from California, born and raised. This is the closest thing you're going to get to California in Texas.
You can say that. Yep, you sure can say that.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're from California and you looking for that vibe or that feel, like, it's not California, but this is the closest you gonna get to it. It's live.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's live. I fuck with it.
Outside of, you know what I'm saying, a few shits, Texas is cool. I love Texas. I love it here. You know what I'm saying? I love my city. My city love me. So, yeah, I definitely need to get my cousins to get out here. Yeah, definitely need to get them to come out here for shit show.
So at what age did you make it this way?
Like, so when I finally like settled here.
Like, what grade are you in at this point?
This is crazy. So, okay, so how I really got out here, like just on like I'm staying out here for real,
right.
was just me growing up with my mom, and was just like, damn, nah, I can't. I need to be with my pops. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some things that I need to learn from my pops that I can't learn from my mom. You know what I'm saying?
I will never learn. You know what I'm saying?
And my mom didn't understand at the time, so I had to sneak and connive and, you know, make a master plan with my pop to get from point A to point B.
Crazy. How old are you at this time?
I'm like 13, 12, 13 at this point, right? So what I did was, it was like right before the holiday break, like right before
Thanksgiving break.
No, right before Christmas break.
Okay.
Right before the Christmas break. So like the last day of Christmas break in California, I think I'm like a junior or a sophomore at this point. The last day
high school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
in California.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you didn't go to Skinner and Carl Island?
Yeah, okay. I did. I went to Skinner, Carl Island, and then
but you were still going back and forth?
Yeah, I was still going back and forth. I was still going back and forth.
That's crazy.
I was still going back and forth.
What grade when you first went to school here in Corpus?
Well,
like the first time you went
to get it off. He cooked
Skinner. I went to Skinner, and then I went to Carl Island. Then I went to West Ussel Junior High, right? And then that's when I went to California.
Right.
My 8th grade year, right? Did 8th grade, 9th grade in Cali. Right. And
that's crazy.
My 10th grade year, I did half the school year in California, and came and did the rest of my time out here.
Okay. So how did you what was the plot to get with your pops?
So the plot was I had a brother that lived in Berkeley.
Half brother, full brother.
Half brother.
Okay.
Same dad, different mom.
Already.
So
you heard that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got motherfucking my brother living in in Berkeley. So the plan was for me to get from Stockton to Berkeley, right?
So that's where your brother was at.
That's where my brother was at.
Right.
And then I was supposed to get on the train from Berkeley to the Amtrak to get on the train from Berkeley to San Francisco.
Fuck.
Right? From Berkeley to San Francisco, right?
God damn.
And from Frisco, I'm supposed to get on the plane from here to from there to Corpus.
I've taken that flight from San Fran, from here to San Fran, and from San Fran.
Yeah. So, and what's crazy is I left on a Friday. Right.
Did your pops know about
My pops knew about.
They had this plan.
The pops knew. Moms didn't know.
Okay.
Moms was oblivious to the fact.
How old are you at this time?
I'm like I said, I'm like 12, 13, 14 at this time.
With this plot.
This
nigga crazy.
With this plot. This whole fucking plot.
This nigga wild.
Right? Get it and execute it to the fucking T. It got executed. Like, and what's crazy is I left on a Friday and the plane didn't leave until like Tuesday. So I couldn't talk to my mom for like 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Or at least until I at least got on the plane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Which then you still can't touch.
And even then, exactly.
Until you touch down.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So like, I done seen my mom do some shit, so I at this point, if I call her shit,
be there in an hour.
She'll be there in 10 fucking minutes, bro. Been at the goddamn airport so goddamn fast. So like, I'm gonna
turn this whole motherfucker upside down.
On God. On my mama.
Stop playing.
So on that note, bro, that shit was fucking. It was hard because like damn like.
So you had to stay at the airport for?
No, I stayed at my brother's house.
Okay.
So I stayed at my brother's house.
Walk us through the whole trip.
Yeah. So I stayed at my brother's house. Okay. I leave and act like I'm going to school.
Oh wow.
So my mom.
Nigga wildin'. On a Friday, nigga.
On a Friday before the break, my mom worked like maybe 30, 45 minutes away in another city. Okay. Right. In Oakland, right? So she would leave before we go to school.
So the last time this lady saw you was Thursday.
So
Thursday night.
So
crazy.
So she gets up and she goes to work, right? I already had all my shit. I didn't actually pack it, but I had it all laid out, right? I had all my clothes. I couldn't take every fucking thing. Yeah. So
was your T Jones? Was she the type of lady that would come in and make sure you had your clothes out for school type shit?
Nah, she was like, you got it.
Yeah, you straight.
She don't wake you up for school or nothing like that. Okay, already.
My mom. The only time my mom would like bother us if it was like shit that needed to be done around the house, like cleaning up shit, like picking up shit, like why is the lights on type shit, but like school, like shit that we supposed to do, like we supposed to be on. Like she
was on it.
She had no choice but to let us be on it because she wanted us to she wanted us to be independent.
And she had to be at work shit.
Right.
Yeah, and she had to be up before us. You know what I'm saying? So
true. Everybody, every nigga, my mom did it.
And you better follow them responsibilities to the T.
To the T.
Because you're gonna get your ass whooped when I get off.
Nigga, what?
Because she you hear you at work, nigga.
You do not want to catch a fresh off of work. I'm tired and I'ma still beat your ass whooping. You do not want to catch one of them.
Worst ass whooping of all time.
I'm telling you, you don't want to catch one of them.
Worst ass whooping.
So you gotta roll with the punches.
Facts.
You gotta roll with the punches.
Facts.
So I had all my shit laid out, put up, not actually packed. So when she went to work, that's when I packed up my shit. I packed up my shit and walked to the bus stop.
You had a sister?
Yeah, I had a sister.
Did you walk her to the bus stop, nigga?
No, my sister. Me and my sister went to 2 different schools.
Okay, that's crazy.
So she actually got on the city bus. She's not in on the plan either, because I know
little sister.
Fuck no.
She's a little sister.
The little sister.
Yeah,
she ain't cools with mom at this point.
You ain't no way.
You know what I'm saying? No.
She gonna fuck up the plan.
She gonna fuck the plan up. She gonna fuck the plan up
all the way.
So no, she's not in at this point. So she gets on the bus and go to her school, right? And then I get on the city bus and go to the fucking bus station.
That's crazy.
I get on the bus station and I go to my brother's house, and I'm just kicking at my brother's house. Shit, just watching TV. I was just in the house just
For
watching
how long?
for like 2 days, like a day and a half, 2
How long
days.
was the distance from where you live
To your brother's house?
The bus ride was it wasn't that long. It was maybe like an hour.
This is a city bus or like a Greyhound?
This is like a Greyhound
so
bus.
the Greyhound was already paid for when you got there? Oh, shit.
Okay.
Like everything, I'm
y'all
telling
had
you,
a plan.
everything was planned
Y'all had a
out.
plan.
So hold on,
Everything was planned out.
Time out. So was your brother's house in another city?
Yeah, my brother's house was in Berkeley.
And
So you're going from Santa Clara to Berkeley?
I'm going from Stockton to
Okay,
Berkeley.
Stockton. Okay, bet.
I'm going from
Yeah,
Stockton to
that's a
Berkeley.
good
That's like an hour,
Yeah,
an hour and a
that's a
half
good
tops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good way.
So I get off the bus, I go to my brother's house, and I chill, and then I ride the train from Berkeley to San Francisco. That's like a 30, 45 minute train ride. Yeah. So then I get to the airport, Southwest, check in, boom, boom, boom. At this point, this was before.
And I'm gonna let
I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Never mind.
9/11 before 9/11.
This was after.
I was gonna say.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I was in 8th grade when that shit happened.
And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna let you know right now, like when.
So this is before 9/11 then?
No,
because
I
you
was
in 8th grade. So
no, I was like in
this time that you're speaking of when you ran away. I'm guessing
when
you had to be about in 6th or 7th grade.
No, I was like 13, 14 at this point.
You got to be 14, 15.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like 13, 14 at this point.
Okay.
Because I'm in the 10th grade at this point.
Okay.
And ain't no and I'm thinking to myself, like if I was a parent in that situation and my child was missing, like I would never in a million years be like, oh, let me go check the airport.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Okay, so yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, yeah, so I get to the airport. So I'm telling you, everything was planned out.
Paid for, ready
Paid
to go.
for, everything ready to go. All I had to do was just show up.
Just show up, right?
That's all I had to do was show up.
Show up and smile.
Show up and don't look like
show
you
up
running
and don't
away.
look stupid.
Right. Show up
Show
and smile.
up and show up and act like you supposed to be there.
Show up and
right?
smile.
So I fucking get there and land, everything made perfectly.
How was the plane ride?
The plane ride was cool. This is,
smooth, no problem.
I mean, it was a little turbulence. What plane?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? What plane ride don't have turbulence?
Yeah.
But other than that, it was cool. Like, got here and I had to rest, like, cause that shit was like mentally exhausting.
Yes.
So
You say it was a 3-4 day trip?
Yeah.
Okay.
that
Like
shit was
from whenever
mentally.
you left home to whenever you touched down in Corpus.
And the whole entire time, all the scenarios
This
and
is
everything
playing
that's
out.
playing through his that shit is mentally
It was
mentally
crazy.
exhausting.
That shit was
nigga.
crazy.
And this nigga went on a mental marathon.
That shit was crazy. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
like, damn, if I'm at my brother's house, like, damn, I want to walk to the store so bad.
already.
I just want to go get some goddamn Oreos,
Normal.
nigga.
You just want to be normal.
Right? I just want to go get some Oreos, but nigga, I swear to God, if I walk outside and like my mom is like across the street,
It's a
bro,
problem.
it's a problem.
It's a problem.
It's a
nigga.
problem. The whole city finna be shut down, nigga.
already.
Fuck you talking about? So, like that shit, hiding that shit.
That's crazy.
That shit was crazy.
So you touched down in Texas.
Touchdown in Texas, signed up for school.
Pops waiting on you.
Pops waiting on me, picked me up, and
And then so so when Pops picks you up and the plan is complete, how does that how does mom find out?
At
What do
this
we
point,
tell
99.
moms?
Look, because 99% of the mission is complete at this point.
Yeah, you done.
No, the last percent is actually telling my mom where the fuck I'm at.
Yeah, you crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, my mom would have reached through the
boy,
phone, nigga.
like it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, it was crazy.
Would reached through the phone, nigga.
yeah, she
chokehold,
mom's
nigga.
was
So how much later did y'all make the call?
maybe like a few days.
Okay.
This nigga wildin'.
Maybe like a few days.
So total, how so in the eyes of people that don't know, how long have you been missing total before you make the call?
Maybe like 7 days at this point. Maybe like a week at this point.
This nigga
a solid week.
Wild child, nigga.
So yeah, I make the call to mom's and like, damn, she fucking busted down crying. Like damn. Yeah, she man.
But it's done.
It's done.
It's done. There's literally nothing that.
It was done, but it was just the
checkmate already.
The fact that what just happened
I swear.
went way under her fucking nose. Right. And usually moms is like hearing pin drops from her.
I would say, did the whole 7 days, did she not know you was fucking missing?
I mean, she knew I was missing, but like.
He had kind of already been telling her the plan, but she probably just didn't think that, or not the plan, but like telling her
I
that.
want to go to my dad.
Yeah, well, not even that. It was just like it's just not even. It wasn't even that. It was just like, you know, at that point in time, like at that point in time, a boy needs his dad. He need to be around his pops.
And you was just,
you know what I'm saying?
Means.
And I just.
By any means,
like, so it really wasn't like I was telling her or I was showing her or it just
manifested.
It just happened. Yeah. It was just one of those things that just happened.
DQ got a question, but I got a question before I ask her. Michael, did she, whenever you were on the phone with her and called her, did she didn't threaten to call the police or nothing when you were on the phone with her?
I mean, it was done, and I'm at the point where I can express like,
where you can make the decision for yourself,
like,
even if it does come down to support type shit. Then they're gonna let you make the decision.
But also, let me put this out there in the air and make this fucking super clear, nigga. When it comes to the laws. You know what I'm saying? Between California and Texas, that shit is like oil and water, nigga. That shit don't mix, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, according to Texas law, if he here, nigga. He's not property but responsibility.
Yeah, the custodial parent
of the father, nigga. Yeah. But in California is the total opposite, nigga. Yeah. So how do you? You know what I'm saying? You can't. You have to listen to what this nigga has to say.
Yeah. And DQ question was why she ain't call your dad?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that they talked, but I never. I wanted to.
That wasn't your business at the age.
And at that time, that shit wasn't my business. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that. My mom called my dad, and my dad was pretty acting hella dumb and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
No, I ain't heard nothing.
I never.
That's crazy.
And that's one of the things that I'm kind of upset about because I never really got a chance to ask my dad like what that conversation was like with them between them.
Is your dad still? Who was
no, my dad passed away in 23.
Damn it.
Yeah, so I never. Yeah, it's all good. Thank you. But I never got a chance to ask him what that conversation was like between them.
Right.
Because I mean, during the time, of course, it wasn't none of my business. Like I didn't want. I don't know. It just wasn't
nothing you could understand.
Yeah,
anyway.
it just I couldn't understand what
right.
You know what I'm saying. Like it was way beyond my spectrum.
Yeah.
Like I was just focused on not fucking up. You know what I'm saying? I was just focused on getting here. You know what I'm saying?
When you get here, you come to Corpus and you living on the west?
Yeah, Molina.
No shit.
Yeah. In Molina.
That's ill.
Yeah, Molina. So back to Molina. Finish out my high school here. Diploma at West Oso High School, class of 2006.
That's crazy. So you went to West Oso the whole time, West Oso. What?
The element, I don't know. They had it all broke up.
But it was all West Oso.
It was all West Oso district. Yeah.
So you went to all West Oso.
I went to every school in West Oso except for John F. Kennedy.
That's crazy.
That's the only one. That's the only one I didn't get a chance to go to is John F. Kennedy.
Fucking crazy.
But I went to all the other ones.
That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
And then when you was in high school, you wasn't like hosting anything.
Nah, see in I don't know, in high school I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I was
Jumping
doing.
on the mic and
I wasn't.
saying a few words.
I wasn't even rapping. I wasn't even thinking about rapping in high school. I was trying to get a job. Like
already.
Like I was
That
trying to.
bread.
Yeah, I was. Shit, I immediately try to grab a job or something. I started working at Whataburger.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I found out I couldn't play football, like I couldn't play varsity. Like
So you did play sports?
I wanted to. I wanted to play sports.
Okay.
But I had bounced around so much, like I had to been on I had to been on the transfer, and what I looked like a junior playing on JV type shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck that. Right. So once I figured out I couldn't play sports, I went to go get a job, and I started working. I worked at Whataburger. I worked at Whataburger on Old Brownsville for like 6 months.
No shit. The one down the road from Kane, Sam Kane.
No, the one,
Brownsville.
the one right by West Osa High School.
Oh, okay. I know where you at now.
Yeah, the one right there.
Yeah, I know where you at.
Yeah, I worked there. And shit, I had picked up odds and ends jobs, and then really like after I I didn't really start like getting into music until like after I graduated. That's when I started like really like doing music.
Like when you was in, like so in school.
But like in school, like we would like we were doing like me and they be beating on the tape. Yeah, we of course like that type shit. Hell yeah, we were doing that freestyle and all this. We were doing that shit.
But wasn't like for real like
but like I don't
drop something.
Like it wasn't like niggas was making. I wasn't dropping like no mixtapes or. You know what I'm saying? Dropping no albums, no type of shit like that. But like, yeah, of course, niggas is out there with the pen, tapping on the desk and shit.
And this is at West Osa.
Yeah, during lunch, every lunch. If we wasn't rapping, we was definitely gunning. Everybody was roasting, snapping, whatever you want to call it, playing the dozens, whatever you want to call it. Or
trying to be in the band hall playing the drums.
Man,
because
exactly.
That's what we did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like. Of course, we was always doing something that involved like quick witty shit, like freestyling or gunning on people, playing, and the drummers in the drum line in the motherfucking band hall going hard. You know what I'm saying? Like practicing for Bug Days type shit. Man, what?
That's live.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm telling you, it was definitely a time. It was definitely a time, but like I didn't really start like taking music seriously until like after I graduated. I dropped
like a year after,
maybe like a year after I graduated. Okay. Like maybe like 07.
No shit.
07, 08.
So like when you was trying to make music, like did you like how did it go? Like
so
like did you start off like at a studio, or was it did somebody have a computer?
That's what I want to know. Like, was you hanging around niggas that was rapping and you were like, man, I could do this too. Like these niggas suck. Now
I never thought nobody sucked, but I just,
but that's okay.
When I first, when you first started out, I'm not gonna say I started rapping because this nigga sucked. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I was just fucking around, and I wrote a lot of shit.
Okay.
I wrote a lot of shit. I had binders and binders and binders of fucking raps that I just never rapped.
Okay.
You know, like I had like 2 or 3 binders, so I was like, you know what? Let me start sifting
through these motherfuckers.
Yeah, let me start putting these motherfuckers together type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm taking
because you got all these raps, but you still ain't recorded a real song.
Yeah, like I ain't never recorded nothing. I just got them all just there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a mess at this point, a fucking notebook mess. Right. So I'm just like, okay, well, I like this here. I like this here. I like this here. Oh, that shit sounds tight. Okay, well, let me write it like this. Right. So I'm taking bits and pieces from all of these different raps and making one rap. And I just was like, okay, I'm put that together. And then shit, I put that together. And then I just was like, fuck it. I'm just going to start jumping on these motherfuckers. And I put together, Get Off My Nuts Volume 1.
Come on, man.
Get Off My Nuts Volume. I am so.
How many songs?
Man, it was like, I don't know, maybe like 10, 12.
That's fire, nigga.
It was
That's
a mix. It was like 10. It was like 10, 12 songs.
Was it like a Jackin' for Beats type, or they were original beats? Okay.
Okay. It really wasn't like and YouTube wasn't even popping at this point.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like nigga had a BCD.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga had a BCD, so I'm skimming through the beats. Oh, I like, okay, I can rap it like this to this beat. Bet. You know what I'm saying? And so just putting shit together, and then after I put my Get Off My Nuts Volume 1 was a motherfucking Sharpie, all Sharpie. No fucking artwork, no track list.
Where did you record it at?
Bruh, I had songs. Okay, I mostly recorded songs with J Real.
Okay.
With J Real, and I met J Real through Paper Chase.
Already.
Oh, I was thinking about a different J Real.
Yeah, I met J Real through Paper Chase, cause long story short, me and Paper Chase used to handle some business, and once he figured out that I wanted to start doing music, he put me in contact with J Real, and so I started doing a lot of my music over there. Okay. And so like 8 of my songs on Get Off My Nuts Volume 1 is produced. Well, not even produced, because they wasn't even mixed or mastered or none of that.
Basically recorded by.
Yeah, recorded at. You know what I'm saying? So I put that together, and I pressed. Man, my hand was so fucking sore from writing.
How many you pressed up?
Man, I pressed up maybe 250, 300.
Oh yeah, you
copies.
was on it. Yeah, you
and shit, we went everywhere. We was in Kingsville. We was in Alice. We was in motherfucking.
How much y'all went?
Shit, I sold all of them hoes. Maybe
but
how
much a piece?
$5 a piece.
Oh, that's love.
$5, because at this point I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just
that's love.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's love.
I'm just and you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people still remember me from that shit. I was like, man, I remember you came to Alice one time and you was at the shopping center and I bought a CD from you.
Hell yeah.
What? So I was
How long did it take you to sell them?
Maybe like 2.5 weeks.
Well, I'm guessing you probably pressed up probably 100, and then once those were gone, then you went and did another 50 all at one time.
Like 300, like all at one time. Yeah, it wasn't all like
gone. We gonna press up 50 bows.
Yeah.
We need 20 more for this weekend.
Yeah, I got rid of. The Jewel CDs came in a little pack. Yeah, like 25 in the pack.
Hell yeah.
So I bought 2 of them at a time. You know what I'm saying? The first pack, I just wanted to see if they were gonna go.
Or different colors?
Yeah, different colors. They came in blue, green,
orange,
pink, orange.
Hey, man, y'all niggas don't know shit about that OG
the CDs had little
artwork
on them and shit.
Yeah.
CDs had artwork on it and shit.
Hell yeah.
Niggas really had to chase their dream. Niggas go work, nigga.
So I did the first 25 and they went. I was like,
yeah, okay,
well, let me press up these 20. They went.
Come on, man.
So I was like, fuck. Let me try somewhere else.
Right.
I'm driving down to Kingsville. They went.
No shit.
Let me go back and press some more. Went to Alice and they went.
Yeah, you winning.
And they went. So at this time now I'm doing shows and shit.
No, just about to ask you. You hadn't even done a show yet.
I hadn't done no shows, none of that shit.
Who asked you to do a show?
The first time I ever got to perform was for Dax.
Oh, really?
Dax was my first Dax was my first getting the chance to perform as a motherfucking rapper and as a motherfucking host.
That's live.
So shout out to Dax. Shout out to Dax. So if you know Dax, shout out to fucking Dax, cause he gave me my first performance as a motherfucking rapper and a motherfucking and he gave me my first like hosting gig type shit. Right? So I'm doing all these shows and shit, still not knowing shit about like nothing.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So now at this point, this is where the Block to the Booth competition is going on. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Block to the Blue.
Was it Freddie Records?
That Freddie Records shit.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta put me on.
Okay, so
What's that?
Freddie Records had this
Who's
like
Freddie Records?
Like the
Okay, so
Tejano label off of Staples.
if you go down Staples,
I remember. Yeah, I remember.
you go down Staples
I know
that
you're talking
studio
about-
with the trumpet spinning.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm tripping.
they had like I guess they were trying to get like an urban division.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
They
they
had to at that time.
so they had like a competition for artists to come in and make a little
How
project.
often was they
and-
doing that?
Well, let them break it down because a couple of people have came on here and broke it down from their version of the way how it went. So you break it down because if I ain't mistaken, somebody, I can't remember exactly who it was, so I don't even want to say a name, but basically said you go in there, record a song, and then they put the song on a CD, and now it's up to you to sell the
it, CD or something. Yeah. So
tell your perspective.
I wasn't actually in the competition,
Right.
but I was
A feature.
not even a feature. Paper Chasing them was in the competition, and I was there in their sessions a lot. Okay. So from my interpretation of this Block to the Booth competition, it was just like y'all come in, y'all make a song. Right. We press it up here professionally.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
we,
pump
as a single, basically. Okay, already.
You know how the singles used to come?
Yeah, the CD single back in the day. Hell yeah.
They used to come with the single, the instrumental,
Yeah.
the clean version, all type of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so they would press it up like that. They press it up like that and give you like maybe 10, 15 copies.
Okay.
And you had to get rid of a certain amount, either all of them or a certain amount to move on to the competition.
The next round,
to the next round. And
but if I ain't mistaken, the money you made off the CDs just went to them.
I was about to say, to my
Well,
understanding, to my
I get
interpretation, the money that you got from the
pressing up your
CD,
shit.
Yeah.
it went to them.
They pressing up your shit.
You know what I'm saying? That was just
I
my
get that.
interpretation of the
that.
shit. So, yeah, I that's when I was like, okay, so there's business behind this shit.
Of course,
Like this,
right.
this shit is just not getting in the studio and rapping. Right? Like it's real plans behind this shit.
That nigga behind that board making some money. in this building, you see it.
Yeah.
I want to be behind
So
the board.
I'm like-
You know what I mean?
So I'm like, damn, this shit is nice. These niggas got the good speakers.
And this a thing. I know studio. This, you know what I'm saying? Shit. But go ahead.
These niggas got the
Let them fuck up.
these. I mean, I'm not saying like
talking
nowhere
about-
else
I'm
I've
talking about
recorded
business.
ain't nice, but
Right,
I'm just
right.
saying when you see a professional studio,
No, we can't sit here and bullshit. Fucking Freddie Records is state of the art.
When
When,
you-
it comes
when-
to Corpus
Fuck
Christi
yeah.
recording
When you
studios,
see-
Freddie
when
Records
you
is
see-
definitely state of the art.
That
when you
Tejano
see that
music
shit-
is going.
Yeah, like a motherfucking shit.
when you see that
Stop
shit,
playing.
when you see that shit, it's like, damn.
And they had like multiple studios,
And it was
right?
multiple.
Like, yeah.
Like, they had recording studios. They had a studio for a motherfucking live band. They had a studio for TV. Nigga, they had all
damn.
type of shit in
And
that
how old
building.
are you at this point?
I'm like
19,
I'm
20?
like 19, 20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like 19,
Eyes
20 at
wide
this point.
open.
So
Like
I'm
a
like,
motherfucker, bro. Come on, man.
I'm like,
Hey.
what the fuck? This shit is just more than just this shit is more than just making a hot song.
Yeah,
This shit is just more than,
feel that.
you know what I'm saying? So at this point, now I'm just like,
opportunity.
I'm not even seeing opportunity at this point. Like at this point where I'm in that where I'm seeing the competition, the Black to the Blue, I am slowing down with the shows. I'm slowing down with the music. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't have a plan. Like I didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
So
And
you
then
know how to execute.
I didn't know how to execute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know which way to go, and I thought you already had to be somebody to go talk to somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
have somebody
behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking that you had to all this. I'm telling you, this is all before social media. This is when you had to go out
You had to
go out and go get it. You had to go out and go get it.
You had to
You know what
work.
I'm saying? So
let's see how bad you want it.
So at this point, at this point where I'm seeing this studio and I'm learning like noticing that there is a business behind the music, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's spooking me, but it's like, damn, I'm like, if I want to be successful, I gotta tighten up.
Yeah.
Like I gotta really tighten up, right? So I'm like, I still want to do music, but how can I still do music? How can I still do it? And that's where Freak comes in, and he gives me a shot on this podcast before podcasting was a thing.
Okay, so how did you meet Freak?
I was just want to go there.
Cause Freak, you know, Freak's done all
Was
these.
he around some of those events that you were going to with Dax and stuff?
Yep. Freak would be around like the shows at Tweeties.
Freak just a big friendly ass nigga.
Freak was everywhere. Freak was fucking everywhere. And then like
He's just a friendly ass dude.
Freak was fucking everywhere. So and he was just cool as fuck. Like
Already.
You know what I'm saying? Freak was one of the people that were at the shows that
Show support.
he showed support. Like he was there from the time the
100%
motherfucking
of the time.
the door opening up to the last motherfucker there. He wasn't one of those motherfuckers. Oh, well, I fuck with him, and as soon as he get off stage, I'm gone with him.
Right.
Type shit. Freak stayed the whole time.
Right.
So I'm you know what I'm saying. So
At every event.
At every event.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. So that made me kind of gravitate to that nigga. Like bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see you. Like, you showing love. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like once I started slowing down on the music side, like I figured out like how can I still do the music without being around it? Like shit. Well, shit. Internet radio.
Did they already have their shit going?
They already had it going. Him and Nico already had
one of these days I'll get Freak on here.
They already had their platform going.
Was it Third Coast Sunday?
It was called Third Coast Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you go on Third Coast Sundays just as a guest, like to talk about yourself as a rapper.
Not even that, just to
chop game,
just to hang out.
Already,
yeah, just to hang out, just to see if I like the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm basically a fly on the wall, just peeping. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Because I don't want to just immediately like jump in. I don't know what I'm. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't know how to jump in.
Yeah, I don't know how to jump in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a fly on the wall at this point. So I watched for maybe about 2 weeks, and then that's when Freak was like, well, shit, Nico don't want to do this no more, or he'll pay for it, and he just wants somebody else to fill in. So I was like, fuck it, let me jump in.
Yeah, give it a whirl.
Let me jump in and shit. Third Coast Sundays, nigga, we had that whole plumping for shit at least 3 years. Every Sunday from 9 to 11, we done had interviews, we done had DJs, we done had all type of shit on Third Coast Sunday. We had motherfuckers calling from from all over, bro. All over.
Like, bro,
tapping in.
Man, I was there.
We had motherfuckers calling from all over, just tapping in, like because the link we post the link and the link go crazy, and we just had people fucking tapping in.
Damn, that's the first time I had met this nigga.
So once I figured out, like, damn, like, okay, shit, I can do this.
There's an audience out there.
Yeah, there's an audience. I can do this.
And they listen.
They listen. They calling. Yeah, they calling. I get the fuck with them
already.
And they not gonna be like mad or nothing. Like I don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So like
they don't know what I look like. I don't know what they look like.
So you know what I'm saying? So once I started figuring out like, damn, I can really do this radio shit. Then that's when I really made the conscious effort to like really go to school, really go get my degree, really learn this shit, really learn like how to be a radio person and learn broadcasting and learn the business end on the music side. So that way,
take it serious.
I can take it seriously and I can stand out from the fucking crowd.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And shit, I guarantee you that was probably one of the best fucking decisions I've I've made.
And how long you had to go to school for broadcasting?
Okay, well, generally you're supposed to go for 4 years.
Okay,
but life happens.
of course.
Life be lifing,
That's real.
boy. And I ain't even gonna lie. When I had to make up. I was so, my GPA was so fucked up. My GPA was fucked up because, like, okay, so I started going to college like right after I got out of high school, right? And I was only going because my pops had it to where they would pay me to go to school. I would pay. You know what I'm saying? Like my school was free. I would get money back every month.
Church.
You know what I'm saying? All I had to do was show up. That's what I'm thinking. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I didn't think I had to keep up the grades. I didn't think I had to keep up none of that shit. I was wilding, bro. I was getting $1,100 a month just to go to school.
And then at the end of the semester might get a kickback check of $3G.
Hell yeah.
On top of financial aid.
This nigga wild.
Oh man, what? Man, what?
Hey, but
anyway, but anyway,
keep the average though.
Me being young and dumb,
really?
me shit.
Really?
You fresh out of high school getting 11 a month, not doing shit. Man, come on, man. Yeah,
it's hard.
It's man. I wish I was a lot smarter than I was.
Right.
But I was just going to school, not getting all these absences, dropping my GPA, getting D's, getting F's, all type of shit. So when I really started going to school, like for real, right. I had to battle that. Like I had to battle that sorry ass GPA, which really I had to take hella extra classes. I
know that took a toll.
Man, that took a motherfucking toll.
I know it did.
So just to put shit in perspective,
right,
bro, I started college into the fall semester, the spring semester in 2006, right? I just graduated in August 24.
God, you said 2006?
2006.
God, 16 years?
Nigga, I'm on a 4-year degree.
God.
I got it. But
God,
I would have much rather got it way sooner than 15 years later.
Watch how God worked though. This was so crazy, bro. You needed to go through that whole entire 16-year process, nigga.
Yeah, I did. I did.
It sucks.
Life be lifing.
Life be lifing.
And I had a daughter during that time too.
But when you look back on it, it was well worth it.
It was well fucking worth it. It was well fucking worth it. And I'm actually glad that it was, because like in life you're not supposed to skip steps. I feel like everything was a fucking step. I just felt like everything was a fucking step.
So how the fuck did you keep your schooling this whole time?
Bro, like it was crazy.
Were you going and then you would not go a semester and then you would go back and shit like that?
So no, what I would do is I would take like 2 classes at a time.
Or school ain't paying the rent. Gotta get a job.
Yeah. School. I wasn't getting paid.
Shit, school ain't paying the rent.
I wasn't getting paid to go to school, nor was my classes free until I got my GPA back up.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's so fire.
Yeah, until I got my GPA back up. So I had to pay out of pocket
to even go to school. I
had to pay out of pocket to go back to school. Shit, I took like 12, 13 classes out of pocket. Damn. Books out of pocket.
Holy shit.
Gas out of pocket.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, before we get more into the radio, what a degree led you and all that, let's go back into like the early stages of your music. Let's talk about the short stopping video. Was that your first music video?
Oh, shit.
Bruh, the short stopping video.
Because that was shot by Freak, right?
That was shot by Freak.
Was that like your...
Yep.
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out, like, whenever y'all linked up, is that like you... He was like, Freak, hey, I shoot videos. And
no, Freak was already my boy at the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Freak was already my partner at the time. And short stopping...
And was that off of Get Off? Was that a song?
No,
from
that was okay. So short stopping was supposed to have been on Get Off My Nuts Volume 2.
Okay.
I never got past short stopping. with Volume 2.
That was the first song you recorded?
That was the first and only song I recorded.
Okay.
And it was supposed to be for Volume 2.
Okay,
but me and Freak were doing a Third Coast Sunday, and we talked about, like, I was like, damn, I just started seeing everybody doing videos at the time.
Everybody was popping out.
Everybody was popping out with videos at the time. So I was like, fuck it, let me pop out with a video too.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? So Freak was like, well, shit, let me shoot that motherfucker. I was like, well, shit, nigga, you ain't saying nothing but a word.
Yeah.
So we went to Cliff Moss and fucked it up. Like, we had that motherfucker lit.
Okay, well, that's what I wanted, because I see you. If you go back and watch the video, like, that's what I wanted. Like, how did you end up, like, bringing out all the people? Did you make a phone call?
Like,
did y'all just show up over there and everybody saw y'all were filming? Like, walk us through that.
Okay, so
or you tell everybody like a week in advance or something?
No, I'm telling you, all of this shit was just organic. Like, all of this shit was just fucking organic. It was a lot of motherfuckers in Cliff Moss, right? That was just hanging out. And I think, I want to say DQ was living. DQ and her baby daddy was staying over her. They were staying in fucking Cliff Moss, and that was one of the kicking spots over there. Okay. And shit, we just pulled up. And that day it just happened to be fucking lit in the parking lot. Like, little kids was out there dunking on the trash can. Motherfuckers was out there ghost riding the whip. So I was like, damn, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. So we ended up going from Cliff Moss, and then we shot the second part of the video at my house, like because my house is on the corner. Right, my house is on the corner, so it's like on a 4-way stop sign. So we in that whole little like 4-way area. We in that whole
right there, Villarreal.
Yeah, we right there on the corner of Viadiel, and we had that motherfucker lit. I'm talking about niggas was out there getting cut up, all type of shit. I had a weight bench in my backyard.
Did people follow y'all from Cliff Moss already?
I'm telling you, it's a lot of, like, we was out there swanging, but I'm telling you, that whole fucking day, that shortstopping video shoot day was fucking lit. It was fucking lit, and it was just lit. I would never forget that day. I never forget that short-stopping day.
That's fucking live.
Hell yeah.
That's live.
That shit was fucking tight. So yeah, that was supposed to been the
lead single.
That was supposed to been one of the lead singles off of fucking Get Off My Nuts Volume 2.
That's
you know, and I just never got around to doing to Volume 2. I never got past short-stopping.
So walk us through how you got involved into hosting.
Okay, so
like the early stages.
The early stages too. It was just
that with Dax?
Yeah, that was with Dax.
Okay. And is this like, what part of school is this?
So like,
cause this had to be like.
No, this was. Yeah, I'm already in college. Right. This was like middle Third Coast Sundays type. Okay. So I'm still knowing that I can do the radio shit, right? So I'm like, I also want to be an MC. So I start like watching MCs. You know what I'm saying? I start watching a lot of MCs just to see like how they rock the crowd, what they doing.
Right. Studying.
I'm really like in the lab doing work, watching film type shit.
I feel it.
I'm trying to see how they work with the DJ, what they doing with the DJ, how much they let the DJ talk, what the DJ, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm studying everything to the T. Are the DJ and the MC fucking matching? Right. You know what I'm saying? Because some DJs and MCs match. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching all of that. Right. So I'm watching that, trying to see how I can put my flavor on that shit and do it. So I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm already kind of funny. I feel like I'm already quick with it. Like I got music. I've got rapping in my blood. I mean, in my system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've performed, so I know how to work the stage a little bit.
Right.
So let me see if I can host. So I saw Dak was putting together a Toys for Tots event for either Thanksgiving or Christmas, one of the holidays. And I asked him, I said, "Hey, do you need a host?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, shit, let me host the event and like let me see what I can do." He was like, "Shit, pull up."
Hey, and let that be a lesson
like,
to everybody, man. If you don't ask, you'll never know.
Closed mouth don't get fed. So, I mean, it was like a Toys for Tots show benefiting like
ask for the sale, bro.
the fucking children's hospital or some like something like that. I really don't remember what we was donating to, but I know the cause was Toys for Tots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? During the holiday season.
Shout out Toys for Tots.
You dig? So it was a local show, had about maybe 7-8 artists on there. Okay. And you had to pay a donation or drop a toy off to get in the know.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? And
fire.
Yeah, so Dax let me host it, and after the show, after everything was cleaned up and accounted for, I asked him, I was like, "Well, how did you like that?" You know what I'm saying? He told me some things that I could work on. He you know what I'm saying? He kept it solid with me. So he you know what I'm saying?
How much older is Dax than you?
Dax is like he's way older than me. I don't know.
About 15.
Okay, he's way older than me.
So he was giving you the jewels.
So he was dropping
gems.
Yeah, he wasn't hating. He
right. He really giving you jewels.
Yeah, he was dropping some jewels. Right. So I took the jewels that he gave me and I went back in the lab because that's what you do. You go back and practice.
Facts.
Right. So this time, now I'm old enough to get in the clubs. Now let me go see what they look like in person, like in the club type shit. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So that way maybe I can take some of that and apply it to this.
Right.
So now I'm in the club watching the MC Silks, the DJ Dragons. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how they work the crowd and seeing how they do the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to pick their brains, trying to see what I can learn from them.
Right.
Type shit. And thank God they were so receptive and willing to. They was so willing to drop so much game on me. I got blessed by learning from the best. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And even DJ Dynamite too. Like Dynamite was even working at the station at 102.9 while we was going to school. Like Dynamite is like 13, 14 years old. Yeah. DJing in fucking Hypnotic. You know what I'm saying? So
and going
hard, opening up for Zero, all type of shit.
Crazy. Legendary
shit.
Legendary.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning from everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the first time I ever got to be on radio was because of Dynamite.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Dynamite was on air. He let me pull up and shit.
That's dope. Yeah, that's dope.
It's on?
Yeah, go. Yeah, that's love.
Go.
Yeah, that's love, bro.
And for sure. And you know what I'm saying? So just being able to have those experiences and learn from everybody. And they were I even got game from Elite One. Elite One used to be a radio personality down here too before he moved on to out somewhere out in Oklahoma. So I was just lucky enough to have those guys to give me something to soak up
already.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm so appreciative, and rest in peace Dragon for shit show. I was just lucky to learn from them and be able to be around them, for them to give me the game and for me to take it and make it my own.
Man, that's so fucking live, bro.
You dig? That shit was tight.
Now, like, just for the people that don't know, man, for the people outside of Corpus Christi, let them know some events that you've hosted and some people that you've brought out and might have could have rubbed shoulders with. You know what I'm saying? In Corpus, nigga.
Okay, in Corpus. In Corpus.
In Corpus.
Okay, I done did Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah.
Bubba Sparks. Frankie J. MB Riders. Boosie. Webby. Ludacris. Ashanti. Ja Rule.
Goddamn.
Damn, shit.
Fat Joe.
Oh, Fat Joe.
The
Mexican OT.
The brass band.
Them. Tweet.
You know what I'm saying?
Slim Thug. Zero. Shit. The list can go on. I can sit here and I can do this all day. I really don't like to, but I can do this all day. I really don't like to, but I can really do that. And that's just in Corpus. That's just in Corpus. Like you said, I host shows to what, Timbuktu, you say?
To the moon.
To wherever. That's just in Corpus. I mean, I don't really like to brag, but you know, I really, you know what I'm saying? I do this shit.
Where did you get the fearlessness to even host? Like,
and that's crazy because I used to have stage fright, bro. Like, I used to have stage fright.
That's crazy.
Like, never in a million years would I have thought I can get up and stand up in front of like thousands of people and fucking be able to like rock out.
Right.
Never. I never thought that. I had really bad stride. Really control the crowd.
Yeah.
And like that takes a different energy.
Yeah.
That takes a different energy. Like, and if you never done it, don't try to don't try to please. Because I'm trying to tell you, it is a different beast.
Yes, it is.
It is a different beast.
Yes, it is.
From rocking bars, that's cool. I love doing that. I'm at the Nest every Friday and Saturday. I fucking love it. Right? From that's a different energy. To doing concrete, that's a different energy. Doing American Bank Center, fool.
Totally different energy.
Shit. Totally that's spirit bomb level energy, bro.
I looked up and I seen you up there and I didn't even want you to see me, bro. I was sitting up there looking at this nigga like, bro, this nigga made it, man. This nigga, bro, this is crazy. Like, bro, babe, look at this shit. That's bail, man. Like, yeah, like, bruh, that's crazy.
And that's crazy because I used to have real bad stage fright. So for me to even be in that position to do what I do is just like, damn, that's wow, that's crazy. But yeah, it's a different beast. It's a different beast. It's a different beast. And like, if you're not ready, bro, that shit will swallow you whole.
Yes, it will.
That shit will chew you up, bro, if you're not ready. That shit will chew you the fuck up.
That shit will definitely fucking swallow you up. Like, what do you have planned in the future? Like do you see yourself doing any like more music?
No, I'm kind of cool.
Not burnt out.
Not burnt out. I'm kind of I found my lane. I'm cool in my lane.
That's live.
I don't want to veer too far off of my lane. I might do some funny shit. I might start doing some funny shit later. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, but as far as like me actually sitting down and creating music and taking time to do music and stuff like that, nah, I'm cool off of that.
That's fine.
But what's coming up next? Like I just just stay hosting these shows, hosting these Zoom calls, staying tapped in with my Friday night pregame show. Staying out the way if I ain't working or if I ain't doing shit that involves me or any of my people that I support, and I'm out the way. Tucked off.
A lot of radio MCs in Corpus sometimes get opportunities to go to like other cities for better opportunities, as some would say.
Right.
Has that ever crossed your mind if the opportunity was to arise, even maybe it has already arose and you just never took it?
Okay. So the thing is, yes, if the opportunity came for me to go and
it made sense.
If it makes sense. Okay. Like, I'm not just gonna jump up and just because if they offer me a fucking $1 million or whatever the case may be, I'm just not finna just jump up. If it makes sense for me and my daughter, then I will gladly take it.
Church.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and right now I'm just building that opportunity. I'm just building my resume up so that way I can get that opportunity that does make sense for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Big fact.
Like, I just don't want to do anything because it's a better offer than what I got going on,
or because they need a position to fill.
Right. I just don't want to be. Yeah. I don't want to just be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I worked hard for what I got. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard for what I've done. I've worked hard. I built my fucking name from the ground up. So if it makes sense, then of course I'm with it. But I'm just not finna just jump at it because it's right there in my face. You know.
Okay, so I always wanted to ask, but every time I had seen you, it was always during a function or something like that. But I had remember seeing you with a cast on your leg,
bruh. Fuck that cast. Fuck that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that shit.
What happened? Like, how the fuck did you get that cast? Like, what happened for you to get that cast?
So I was okay. So I hoop. Well, I used to play. Well, I don't know. I play basketball. Right. I'm a basketball player. Right. I might not look like it, but if I was healthy, I'd be hooping.
Cross your ass up.
Man, nigga, nah.
But organized basketball, not no street shit.
I'm not just finna be out there hooping.
Like, these are organized.
Yeah, I'm going to go play in the gym.
Yeah. Amateur adult leagues, as they would call it. Yeah, exactly.
It's refs out there. Right. We just not fouling each other niggas got to go to work tomorrow type shit.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? We got
in my retina and shit.
we shooting free throws. We get to call timeouts and shit.
Right. That's
playing organized basketball.
Yeah, that's live.
Right. Okay. So, I was hooping and I fucking tore my fucking patellar tendon, and I wish I had tore my ACL or my MCL, but I tore my patellar tendon. Basically, the fucking tendon in your knee to make your knee kick out. Right. That's what I tore.
The part that they basically hit.
The part, I don't know how it happened. But
like how?
Like I was, like I think I was trying to save the ball from going out. And I'm old. My knees and blew out. Yeah. So look, I'm laid up on the floor, right? I'm tangled up. I'm thinking everything cool. I don't hear no pop. I don't feel no pain. None of that shit, right? So we untangle. This nigga get up, so I'm like, okay, I'm next. Try to get up. Whoa, this is weird. This is weird. This is weird as shit. Cause every time I do this, I get up. Try it again. Oh, this is really weird.
My leg ain't working.
My leg is not working. I look at that motherfucker. That motherfucker is not going the way it's supposed to. It is not going the way it is supposed to. I say, yeah, my leg is not supposed to look like that. And I let out the loudest scream ever. Once I realized how my leg was, bro, I let out the loudest scream ever. Mind you, we in a church, bro. We in a church.
You cuss?
I cussed. The Lord know my heart. The Lord know my heart. The Lord know my heart, bro. The Lord knows my heart. He knows if it was under regular circumstances, I would never do that.
God damn it!
I would never. under regular circumstances, I would never curse in a church house.
Shit is fucking crazy.
But my leg was backwards, bro. My leg was backwards, and I didn't know what else to do.
God.
I did not know what else to do. I swear to God.
Straight to the hospital.
Straight ambulance. I was trying to tell. Look, this is so cold. I was trying to tell them, hey, take me to my car and
so
somebody drive. No. Somebody else drive me.
like,
Because obviously my driving leg is fucked up.
Yeah, there ain't no way, nigga.
Look, hey, I got a third row. Lay that motherfucker back.
Yeah,
put my ass in. But everybody was like, nah, bro. We not touching you, dog. This is a job. This is a job for the ambulance. This is a job for the ambulance. The fire department got to come get your motherfucking ass. Nah, we not touching your stupid ass. We not touching your stupid ass.
No way I'm touching you, nigga. I'm finna go home.
You want us to do what?
Yeah, I'm going home, nigga.
Your leg already look like that. You want us to do what?
I'm finna go to the crib. Ain't no way I'm finna grab you. Huh?
Yeah. So you finna do what?
I'm not doing
Nah, We already on the phone with 911, bro.
As soon as you scream, nigga, we called them.
Soon as you couldn't get up, bro, we knew what was going on.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you get to the hospital.
I get to the hospital, and I'm just like, bro, I'm just thinking it's a sprain.
And at this time, by this time you get to the hospital, is your shit swole?
Yeah, it's swole. It shit look like a fucking dinosaur egg, bro. That shit look nasty. Shit look disgusting.
Damn.
My shit looked disgusting. I was like, damn.
Bro, didn't even want to look at
I did not want to look at that shit.
Looking at the ceiling and shit. Damn.
I'm just like, bro.
Shit.
Bro, I'm in the ambulance, right? So the first fucking thing that they do is give me morphine, bro. The first fucking thing they do is give me morphine. And if you ever had the IV morphine, you know that shit. You know it hits you because your whole body get cold.
No, I say that shit cold as hell. Shit.
And your whole body get cold, right? So I'm feeling good, feeling great with a backwards leg. Knee look like a damn Dragon Ball. Not giving a fuck about nothing but this morphine.
Keep on saying a backwards leg.
Bro, my shit was nasty,
like
dog.
Your legs backwards.
My shit was nasty,
that's
dog.
Crazy.
My
dog.
shit was nasty.
That's gnarly as hell.
My
dog.
shit was disgusting.
That's gnarly, dog.
My shit was.
And like emergency surgery immediately.
No, okay, so no, not emergency.
Cut it off and put it back on.
And that's what I thought was going to happen. But nah, after I got out the hospital that time, shit, I ain't had no fucking insurance. I ain't have fucking nothing.
Just let them go.
I was like, damn, this shit about to cost a lot of motherfucking money.
You might as well.
I don't have shit. I don't know how the fuck I'm
might as well let them keep that leg.
Bro, like, can we go back to spine?
Yeah,
I'll get a prosthetic one because, like, I don't think I can walk on this bitch again.
Nigga.
But, nah, luckily,
they helped you with some programs.
Not even that. They did help me with some programs, and my pops was able to help me get around, and
Pops got insurance.
No, he was like, nigga, I'm gonna take you to go get your own shit.
Yeah,
so
you definitely need it.
Yeah, at this point, because what?
Gotta have it.
Because if I would have been on his insurance, that shit would have made him pay skyrocket. Especially with what I just asked. Skyrocket. So he was like, "Nah, nigga, you gotta get your leg.
You got to get your leg to your daddy, nigga." Nigga, this my leg now, nigga. Like, ain't no way.
So yeah, bro. Like, what? He took me to go get my shit, right? So I go get my shit, go get my insurance, and then set up surgery, and I had my surgery. But after the first surgery, I had I was healing. I was in the middle of healing,
right.
And I go to see my surgeon, and he's like, "Bro, I just don't like the way your kneecap looks right now." I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, Nigga, I'm going hard in physical therapy. What do you mean?
Shitty, bro.
What do you mean? What do you mean? He was like, I don't like the way your kneecap looks. So I go get an X-ray and like my kneecap is like shifty. Like, okay, so my shit here, everybody's shit here.
Right,
my shit was like here. Right? My shit was like, okay, for the camera, where the camera at? Okay, your shit was here. My shit was like up here. Right?
So the doctor was right.
He was just like, but he was like feeling it though.
Right, like that.
He was like, I hate it when he hit that. I hate it when he hit me with that shit. He was like, my heart dropped to my fucking ass. Bitch, what? I'm going hard. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm at physical therapy with these. What the fuck you? What the fuck you?
Crazy.
What the fuck you me about?
No, that's fucking crazy.
So he was like, "Yeah, go get your X-ray. Go get the X-ray." And sure enough, my fucking kneecap is shifted up. So he's like, "I gotta go back in." But here's the kicker: the first time he went in, he was like, "Man, your shit." All your ligaments is good for a person your age. Like,
right. Your shit,
you know what I'm saying?
Great.
Your shit great. So we don't even need to put a graft. I was like, all right, cool. Live. So I was
I'm in there.
Shit, I'm in there. I ain't gonna have no bionic nothing. Like I can walk through airports and you know what I'm saying? Like metal detectors, all that shit. Straight. But since I didn't get the grab, that's how my kneecap shifted, and it's not like it. I couldn't even tell.
Grab is almost recommended.
Yeah, and because of the nature of my because I take the severity of it, shit.
Right.
I was like, okay, fuck it. He was like, well, this time I got to go in with a graft, and I was like, fuck. He was like, man, but you'll still be able to get back to where you was at, but I just got to put a graft in. Right. So I go and you know what I'm saying, go through a second surgery.
And when they doing this, are they knocking you out?
Yeah, man, I'm knocked the fuck out. Knocked out. Thank God, because I'm talking about them.
There's no way that they could numb your leg all the way.
I mean, shit. They okay. So they numbed my leg first.
Knock you out.
They numbed my leg first, and then they knocked me out.
Damn it, boy.
So my leg was already numb, and then they was like, "Oh well, okay.
Good night.
Night. Count backwards from 100."
And like,
nigga, I hit 97, and I was through.
You're lying.
99, 98. I was out. I was like, I started,
and then what's the next thing? Like, you just wake up somewhere?
I woke up and my leg was in the cast, and I'm asking for filet mignon.
And the last thing you remember was 97.
The last thing I remember is rolling into this bright ass room, doctors everywhere, and I'm just like, okay, that's what's up.
Right.
This motherfucker look clean in this bitch, so I ain't got nothing. No roaches, no flies in this motherfucker, no spiders in this bitch, no gnats. Nobody swatting that shit in this motherfucker. I'm telling you, I'm on drugs at this point, so I'm just laughing at goofy shit, right? Just noticing goofy shit. Yes. So now they like, as soon as I like. Okay, so they roll me in, and then as soon as they roll me in, they move me from the bed that rolls to the flatbed, right? And as soon as they move me on the flatbed, that's when the tall man with the good shit comes. That's the only way I can describe it.
That's crazy.
That nigga was tall as fuck, and he came and hooked up my IV. He said, yeah, this is anesthesia. Countdown from 100, 99, 98, out.
Woke up with a class.
Woke up with a whole wrap cast on, talking about pass the filet mignon, like out of there.
Scary. That's crazy.
Boy, that shit crazy. And then so since I've been back to my doctor since my second surgery, he showed me pictures of what my inside of my knee looked like. That shit is gross. That shit is disgusting. He showed me the first one. He was like, look at your patellar all torn over there. just hanging like a motherfucker.
See how it was lifted up?
You see how I lifted up? Now this was your kneecap. This was your kneecap.
Yes.
It's supposed to have been right here, but nigga, your shit here.
Nigga.
Now look at your shit with the graph in it though. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful I done put your graph in.
Fuck out of here.
He said we gonna use the same incision and everything. Look how beautiful that graph is. He said, man, what? That nigga had me crying and throwing up at the same time. I was rolling and throwing up at the same time, bro. That shit was so fucking funny.
Damn it, boy.
I'm just like, damn.
And how long ago was the second surgery?
Okay, so I had the first surgery November 23. November 23, and then I had the second one.
I remember that.
I had the second one September 24.
Damn. And how do you feel today?
Okay, so
from September 24.
Okay, so
the second surgery.
No, from the first surgery, I was not like walking correctly.
Okay.
I wasn't walking like myself.
You can feel it.
I can feel it.
Right.
And I would definitely be standing up and just fall out of nowhere. Thank God I never did that shit in front of people. Right. I would be just standing up and just boop. What the fuck? I ain't never been this clumsy before. Right. I can just be walking and boop.
Right.
I said I ain't never been this clumsy before. What the fuck? So, but nah. After the second surgery, I'm definitely walking back like myself. So I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%, but I definitely feel better.
Feel a difference.
I feel a difference. I definitely feel a difference.
Right.
And on Sunday,
because your knee is where it's supposed to be.
Man, what? Man, what? And on Sunday, I actually jogged for the first time in like a year and a half. It wasn't long. It was like maybe from here to the door, but it was a jog, and I didn't fall on my face, so nor did I stumble. So
and it felt good.
Right. I didn't have to ice my shit up after I jogged. Dog. For me, that's a win.
Slowly
but surely. So yes, definitely on the positive side of recovery from this surgery.
Yeah, that's live as fuck, man. That's live as fuck. I hate that it happened to you, but I'm glad you're getting better.
No,
how long was the whole recovery process from whenever you first had the injury till
now?
Yeah, because you're still recovering, right?
I'm still in recovery now. Like, I'm still in recovery now.
2 years,
but no, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, the recovery time was. I hate it happened too, but for me, I felt like it was needed. I needed to sit my ass down. I needed that to happen. I needed all of that. All of that happened. Like, I started, man, what they always tell you, if you can't like enjoy your, I mean, I don't want to say I enjoyed myself while I was alone doing that, but it brought me a sense of understanding. It brought me a sense of peace. It brought me a sense of urgency. It brought me a sense of a lot of shit, clarity. It brought me it just was needed. Like, I came out of that knowing, like, bro, I really gotta get on my shit.
You gotta get on the good foot.
I gotta get on my shit.
That's what they said back in the day. You gotta get on the good foot.
You dig? And like, and at the end of the day, like, no matter what I'm going through, nobody's fucking coming to save me. Nobody's fucking coming to save me. Not a fucking soul. So once I got over that, and once I realized, like, this shit is not going to be forever. Like, I'm not gonna be fucked up. I'm not gonna be on one leg forever. Like, I'm not gonna be laid up forever. Once I got over that,
it's evident, nigga.
Once I got over that, like, you know what I'm saying? And then once I started getting back to, like, actually working and, you know, getting back to my daily shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when the self worth of the self worth, the everything just started, you know, coming back up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, being that recovery time was like a whole different beast, and I didn't enjoy it, but I enjoyed it. If that makes sense.
Right. I feel that 100%, man.
Yeah, shit. I'm telling you, like a lot of shit that I let slide, I ain't letting slide no more.
Yeah.
A lot of shit that I used to be okay with, I'm just not okay with it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I hate that it took for me to sit my ass down like that for real. Yeah. But it happened, and hey, we here. And I'm a whole new person because of it.
Everything happens for a reason.
For a fucking reason. You know what I'm
saying? And if you don't see that yet, then
yeah. Everything happens for a reason,
right. And I'm talking to the audience. Like if you don't see that, I don't like. You know, good luck on your life journey, dog.
Yeah. So I hate that it took me losing my need to like, you know, find my own self-worth, if that makes sense. I mean, I already was confident in myself, but different. It's different now.
Different aspects of it.
It's different now.
Right.
Like it's different. Like I can't even fucking explain it. It's just different now. You know. Wow. Big dog over this motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? And plus with the shit I got going on now, it's just like. And I'm a Leo too, so it's just like, dog, it's just like the fuck. King shit over here, bro. Like, what the fuck, nigga? You royalty over in this bitch.
Yeah, real
you know what I'm saying? So once I got that little juice flowing, it was, I'm cool now.
Yeah, that's live as fuck. Mm-hmm. That's live as fuck. All right, man. Before we get out of here, bro.
You got anything you want? Any more questions you want to ask?
I do. I surely fucking do.
Well, let's go. We here.
I need your top 5, bro.
Top 5 what?
MCs of all time. Corpus Christi, though.
While he marinates on that, give us your top events that you felt that you've hosted, or your top 5 favorite events that you've hosted
in Corpus. Let's start with that one.
Wait,
or just of all time. Give us all, because you've hosted shows other places too. So let's give us.
Yeah, let's do all time.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
top 5 events that you've hosted?
Okay, bet. I can answer that.
But while you marinate, on the 5 MCs of all time, Corpus Christi. We'll answer that.
Like
second.
That came to Corpus?
No, you can whoever. Your top 5 Corpus Christi MCs of all time. But we want the event first. We want your events first.
The top 5 events that I've hosted in Corpus Christi.
No, of all time.
Of all time. Oh, of all time.
Any place.
Any place, nigga.
Okay, so 5 would be last year I went to Houston for Coalition Houston anniversary event, and I got to MC. It was like a showcase. I got to MC a little bit, and I got to do outdoor interviews. I never put the interviews out because the audio was fucking trash. So I'm not putting out nothing. I'm not even fucking putting out trash, nothing.
I feel it.
So I get to do interviews and stuff like that. So that's number 5. Number 4 would have to be Stankonia Studios.
Crazy.
In Atlanta. New music. Number 3 would have to be a showcase in OKC for the Coalition Midwest region. Number 2 would have to be the Ludacris show only because my first ever concert was a Ludacris concert.
That's crazy. And that one that you hosted was here?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
My first ever concert was a Ludacris concert. So to be able to host that one.
Right.
And it's a full circle moment for me.
Right.
And then I would have to say the top one would probably have to be Fame Fest, one we just did.
Hell yeah.
That shit was bananas. Like, and it was me, Fame, DJ Fluid, and DJ AC from Wichita, Kansas. They came in and, bro, we had a game plan and we fucking executed that shit to the T, and we fucking rocked the fuck out. Like, it's this one picture that we took before we like when we walking out the American Bank Center getting ready to start setting up with our backs. Man, I swear to God, I think that picture is the livest picture on the fucking internet right now. That's the way I just feel, because like we had just went over our game plan, and bro, like we getting ready to step out in the war, bro.
Execute. And
it's people going crazy. Man, I don't know. It was just with the guys, bro. It was just I don't know. It was just a moment. Like, that was just a top tier moment. It's one of those things like you gotta be there to know. Like it was crazy. That whole fucking weekend was just fucking crazy. But those are my top 5 events that I've personally hosted.
Let's go ahead and jump on over, brother.
Okay, so the top 5 MCs that ever came to Corpus.
No, out of Corpus.
Like, you want your top 5 Corpus rappers of all time?
Yeah, top 5. No particular order.
Like,
and I don't give a fuck who,
currently or like
of all time.
Of all time.
And we don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. This your top 5, not they top 5. This your top 5.
Okay.
So if they didn't make the cut, oh well. If you forgot about them, oh well. They'll be strong.
All right. Okay. So my top 5 would have to be. I would have to say, no fucking order.
No order whatsoever.
No order. No favoritism.
No order. This is just your top 5.
My top 5 is I Plead the Fifth.
Come on, man.
No. Seriously.
Yeah.
My top 5 are the last 5 artists that's been on Home Cooking every Friday night at 9 p.m. when I get to interview them on air. That's who my favorite artist is.
Give them to me.
That's who.
Who's the last 5?
You gotta go on the website.
Talk that shit.
Go on the website and their interviews are up on the website, hotz95.com.
You heard it here first, nigga.
So go to the website, and any 5 interviews up there, those are my top 5.
The last 5 that he had.
Yep. Well, no, it doesn't matter what 5. You just said there's no order, so it's no order.
That nigga pleading the fifth like a motherfucker. I'm gonna get this nigga top 5 off air, goddamn. Cause I surely want to know, goddamn it.
That is who my top 5 is. Whoever was on Home Cooking.
Yeah, that's live.
That's whoever was on Home Cooking.
That's live as fuck. I'll take that, man. I'll take that. I'll take that for real.
Oh, and since we on that subject, I can't believe Home Cooking. Well, the name Home Cooking. First, how Home Cooking first started. Can I jump into that real quick?
Go for it.
Or you try? Okay. Well, look.
Yeah, we good. We'll go for it.
We good? Okay, bet. So Home Cooking was a thought at first. Was just like, damn, I wonder if we can get local music played on their radio. Right? So I was just like, fuck it. Me and Cribby put together the first Home Cooking. Right? So I run it by Gino. If y'all don't know, Gino's a program director at my station. I ran about Gino, was like, hey, I want to see if I can, get some locals and, run their music. And he was just like, what do you mean? Gave him slid in the thumb drive. He was like, here, play this. He liked it. So he was like, okay, we're going to do this on Friday. This was on the Tuesday. Right. So I was like, oh, yeah. Right. Got the time to hype it up. Okay? So we played about 10 local artists, 10 local songs, right? Each time we did a home cooking. And we ran about maybe 250, 300 local songs locally. From how I used to do home cooking to how I do home cooking now. So that is something that I take pride in. That's awesome. 300 fucking local radio songs, local artist songs. So those are my favorite artists. Whoever helped me get home cooking. And it was a #1 program for like 3 years. So that's crazy. Yeah. I don't like to cap, but I like to cap. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to cap, but when I cap,
I put that bitch on, it's nice and snug.
It's nice and snug.
You feel me?
It is. I don't like to cap, but when I do,
you know what I'm saying? I feel it.
You did, cause
I smell you.
You did.
I smell you.
Okay, so now how we do home cooking now is, I get an artist every week. I sit down, give them a little interview. Right. And then we play their hottest song or whatever song they want to bring. It could be their hottest. It could be their newest. Right. It could be a song they did fucking 10 years ago.
Right, of course.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about the interview with me. You know what I'm saying? The interaction. So that way they might can pick up a new fan who's listening on the station. You know what I'm saying? So
somebody who made it.
And I've seen it in action too. So like I've seen an artist do an interview on my show and then pull up somewhere and motherfuckers be like, oh, you was such and such on Bell's show. Yeah, dog, this shit was I seen it. So I know it worked. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, ratings are good. So we gonna keep pushing. We gonna keep fucking pushing.
All right, before we get out of here, man, let the people know. Give them all your ats.
Okay, so my ats are pretty simple. I got one at across the board. DAKIDD36100. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call that. If you have me on Facebook, then y'all already know I go by that government name, John Bell. And y'all mostly can definitely find me across that Z95 Instagram page. I'm all over that motherfucker too. You dig? Y'all make sure y'all follow. Y'all make sure y'all listen. Friday night pregame show, 7 to 11 p.m. You dig? Every Friday night on the hottest Corpus Christi station. There's 3 ways you can tap in.
Yeah.
You can either be in your whip, 95.5 FM. You can download that Hot Z95 app, or you can listen live at hotz95.com. 3 simple ways to listen, tap in. Y'all know,
tap the fuck in.
Y'all, and for those who've heard the show before, it's like, I try to bring that nostalgic back. That's that nostalgia. You call in, that feeling. You call in, you hear your voice on the radio. Like, I just try to bring that vibe back. You dig?
Live.
Yeah, that's so live. You just gotta tap in.
I miss that feel, dog.
You just gotta tap in.
I miss that feel. What did they used to do back in the day where
the love hour, nigga, they used to they used to blow that bitch up, boy. Hey, this is little Kimmy from Robstown. I just want to say to my baby daddy,
bro, that was
I love you and I miss you.
And work hard on the 3rd shift.
And I can't wait to see you when you come home. Bro, yeah, they be going off, bro. They be going the fucking off. But yeah,
good
man.
Times, bro. Good fucking times.
Yeah. So definitely, that's where I'm at. All my ads are simple across the board. So if y'all want to tap in with me, that's the best way to tap in. Listen to the show. Catch me at one of the station's events. Catch me at one of the local events.
Cause he gonna be there and he gonna be hosting.
Catch me at the Nest. That's where I'm at. That's my residency. That's where I'm at.
Fire.
Catch me at the Nest every Friday and Saturday night. I'm at the Nest right after I get off the radio. So I'll be there probably like around 11:10. I'll be at the Nest from 11 to 12.
You know I'm biased. You know I'm fucking high. You know that.
And then on Saturday, I'm there from 10 to 2, rocking with whatever DJ we got. And make sure y'all go get some food and go get some good drinks at the Nest.
You already know, man. I appreciate you for coming.
Man, I appreciate you having me, bro. Like,
This ain't the last time.
I've been waiting to do this. I've been waiting to come up off the Kush.
Bro, this ain't the last time.
I've been wanting to come on this motherfucker, bro.
For real, dog.
Nigga, I waited a week, nigga, to be on this bitch, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Real nigga shit.
I waited a week to be on this motherfucker.
Shit.
Fuck you talking about?
Real niggas do real nigga things, and I appreciate you.
Nah, I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all, everybody at Ridin Podcast. I mean, I appreciate y'all, the platform that y'all got. You know what I'm saying? What y'all do in the city is damn near unmatched. You know what I'm saying? What y'all do with the local scene, what y'all do with the history of the city and shit like that. And then with the sports, and then with off the Kush. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Ridin High Network. Get it.
Sure, appreciate it. DQ need to come on this bitch next.
Man, for real.
Next off the Kush. She in the comments. She should have been here helping with the damn interview. She had so many goddamn questions.
Nah, DQ, my dog. I saw something about she saw me whoop somebody.
Shout out to DQ,
for
man.
my slippers,
Yeah,
bro.
some sandals.
Yeah.
Somebody stole your sandals.
Somebody stole my sandals, bro. Like,
What was this at a basketball
at
game?
my fucking house, nigga. I was at home.
And you put the paws on them?
So look, no. Okay, so where I whooped him at was in Cliff Moss. But so
That's crazy.
bruh, I'm telling you, we was playing the game. I was playing with the game with Noe and the homie that stole my shoes. I'm at my house. We at the house, right? We on the game, blowing, chilling, right? So Noe get up and go. He was like, bro, I gotta go. I was like, all right, cool, bet. Me and the homie playing the game still. He was like, shit, I gotta go too. I was like, all right, bet. I'm finna go piss. Right? I went to go piss. And this nigga already left, right? So I'm like, nah, man, what? I know my shoes ain't gone. So I was like, I called Noe the next day. I was like, bro.
Damn well know you don't got your shoes.
I was like, bro, I hate to ask.
Already.
I hate to ask
but
this,
I gotta double check.
Bro, did you take my slides? He was like, nah, but what color are they? I was like, they red and black. He was like, well, what brand are they? I was like, they Jordan. He was like, man, this nigga got these hoes on right now.
That's automatic, nigga.
He was like, I got these. He's like, this nigga got these hoes on right now.
It's automatic on site.
I just dropped them off. at the Cliff Moss store. Man, what?
Say less. Say less.
Man, what?
Hey, and I would walk in the store like I ain't no shit.
Man, what?
No, they hang out outside the store.
No, okay, so I
I would
parked.
have walked inside the store like I'm
Nah,
finna get some
nigga, I
bars
waited to
and
this
shit.
nigga. I knew this nigga was coming back to Cliff Moss. So
Hey.
I parked in Cliff Moss. Sure enough, he was walking back and he's wearing my motherfucking slides.
Ain't no way, dog.
He wearing my motherfucking slides. Man, I ain't get to ask no questions.
Nah.
But like he saw me charging him up, he had a fresh 40 in his shit. He tried to swing that hoe at me, miss. Man, I gave him bing 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 bing. Give me my shit.
That's
Took my shoes off his shit. I had cuts and shit on my arm.
God.
Took my slippers off and threw them hoes away.
That's
I walked the DQ house. My arm hella bloody and shit. I was like, bruh, I need a Band-Aid.
She
Yeah.
like, nigga.
And she like, that shit was crazy. But yeah, man, that nigga stole my shoes.
That's
I had to-
crazy. That's
had to do it.
automatic, nigga.
That's automatic,
Got
nigga.
to.
Like automatic.
I don't give a fuck if I lose, nigga.
That's automatic, nigga. What?
I have to.
Have to,
I don't give a
nigga.
fuck if I lose.
Have
nigga.
to.
You come home with them
have
goddamn
to.
slides. I'm telling you.
Have to.
I
Like
tell
you
you
have
that
to.
much. Come home with them damn slides.
Shit, nah, I took him off his feet and I threw them bitches away.
Oh,
Ain't nobody wearing these motherfuckers no more. Ain't nobody wearing these motherfuckers no more. Shit, yeah, I'm not putting my feet back in these bitches, and you not putting your feet back in these bitches. These bitches going right in the trash can.
Lord shoes now, nigga. He's going to heaven.
And
nigga.
I'm about to go get me some more, nigga. And if I catch you in these, the same shit about to happen.
That's crazy. That's hilarious.
But yeah, man, yeah. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Hey, man. It's been another episode.
My bad, boss, trying to get a body.
Nah, you good money, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all want to keep going?
Shit, boss.
Hey, man, this been another episode of Ridin High presents Off the Kush podcast. Yo.